Welcome to the right approach. We're gonna check out the back 9 now. If you didn't see the front, check it out first, then come back, or just keep watching. It doesn't really matter. So I hope you enjoy either way.
Have you been seeing that thing on online? People talk about being like a hybrid athlete.
No.
So like hybrid athletes, just people are calling themselves hybrid athletes because they run and they lift. They do both.
Okay.
Instead of just doing one or the other, instead of just lifting or just running,
Sure.
they do both. So like I'm a hybrid athlete.
I don't think
that makes you an athlete just because you run and lift. Like anyone can run, anyone can lift weights. Like it's a pretty.
So what defines an athlete for you?
Athlete is someone who like competes, like uses their body to accomplish like difficult tasks.
Yeah. I mean, a construction worker is not an athlete, though.
No, they're not. I don't know. It's like a weird.
It's a weird term. Yeah.
It is a weird term.
What is the definition?
But
does it have to do with competition? Does it have to do with like testing your physical abilities?
I think so. Like, what does it mean? What does it mean to be athletic? I don't know. I think like strength, power, agility, reactiveness,
hand-eye coordination.
Hand-eye
coordination's huge.
Hand-eye coordination's, I think, the biggest one. I saw like a meme or like a video. Someone posted a reel. It was like all this talk of people being hybrid athletes. He's like, I'm a hybrid athlete. I lift, I run, and I can also hit a golf ball 300 plus yards. And he had like this great swing.
Nice.
And he's like, and I can dunk a basketball. And he dunked a basketball in the video. And I'm like, yes, that's a hybrid athlete.
Yeah.
Someone who like is just athletic, does multiple things. That was one. The other thing that motivated me is like, you just see all these people posting, doing marathons, running marathons. And I'm like, if everyone else can run a marathon, I could run a marathon.
Yep. Okay.
Like,
so if other people are doing it, why can't I?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And it's always been something I wanted to like put on my like belt of like athletic accomplishments.
For sure.
So I don't think I'm getting in any better shape than I am now.
Dude, now's the time to do something like that. It only gets harder from here.
That's what I'm saying. So like, might as well do it now instead of waiting.
Cool.
But first, let me bomb this drive.
Dude, that went so far. You kicked a hill and it kicked out.
Yeah.
That is almost definitely out of bounds.
Yep.
That was like George Bush. Like, we have to combat terrorism. Now watch this drive.
Watch this. Watch me hit this drive. Hang on. I feel like my body's starting to catch up with me now.
Yeah, you feeling the little fatigue?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting into it, and the same thing was getting me, man. My knees and my lower back were like from the pounding.
I think that's the two biggest factors for me. It's like my knees and my lower back just gets beat up.
It's just like the pounding, you know. I feel it, and I do as much stretching.
Did you have a good pair of running shoes?
Yeah, so I started running with a pair of Hoka's that I really liked. I really enjoyed those, but I'm kind of a big shoe guy, so like I like to alternate shoes.
Okay.
So I got a pair of Brooks that I really like as well.
That's what I got right now. I got a pair of Brooks.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I got the Glycerin GTSs, so they have a little bit more, less heel drop, so it's more of a flat sole.
I think mine are the Beast GTS.
Okay. 3. And it's not the cardio that gets you, it's like the monotony of it, and like just the only thing that is in your like.
It's very unidimensional. Like it's just one. You're just doing this one thing.
Yep.
For the whole time.
It's a mental strain for you.
It is.
It's good though. It's like I find that it's one of the more satisfying activities to be done with.
Yes.
Because then you're like, you feel accomplished. You know, you feel like you really did something that like.
It's better than getting like a great lift in. Like after a great lift, like you got a pump, you feel good, but like it's not that same type of tiredness where like you feel like you really exerted yourself to the point of like
and it's full body too.
Yes.
You get core involved, you get legs, you know, and it really releases a lot of good chemicals in your brain.
Yeah.
All right, we got, I don't know how far.
290?
Yeah, something like that. Probably about 300. I'm just
going
to
get home.
Pop a 5-wood straight over this bunker here. Give us a chance for an up and down.
All right, it's fine.
Dead straight, okay. Mosh. Bro.
Hang on.
Falling off to the right a little. You got all of that one. Oh, I think you're on, dude. Was that 3-wood?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Very nice.
It kicked a little left when it landed.
Yeah, there's like a little hill that kind of, not a bowl, but like it kind of makes a bowl effect on the green kind of. I think you might have been helped out there. Beneficial kick back to the stick. That's like one of those activities that's like physically tiring, but like mentally energizing. I actually love those activities. Like you do something where you like physically exert yourself, and then after you're like, you feel mentally inspired or like motivated to tackle other things.
Yeah. Yeah, running does that.
Yeah, big time.
It's such a, I mean, that's how I feel with like lifting too, in a sense, because like you do this hard thing that you want to produce some type of net benefit. So you want to add on to it. You don't want to just have that one thing. You want to maybe eat something good, or eat something beneficial, or do like another stretch, do another type of workout, go read, like just continue to build on that type of
carry momentum.
Yeah,
that's like a big concept for me that like I've been like trying to dictate my life with momentum. So like when you do something that you find to be internally motivational, you can kind of like build off of that.
Yeah.
And in a sense, build your confidence through. Dude, that concept of building momentum is like, it's big. With sports, it's huge. You know, like when you watch like a basketball game, you can see the momentum shifting throughout the game. And the same thing with like your own personal, with golf, man. You hit a bad shot and you're like, you get caught up, it can, you know, throw your momentum off a little bit.
You hit a good shot, you want to hit another good one.
Yeah.
You want to make the most of your good shots.
But also, so like when you get into that, right? When you start playing golf, when you're playing well, part of it is also like you were saying earlier, when you're feeling, you know, really good about your game, sometimes you don't necessarily take on added risk. You play a little safe to maintain that momentum because you're like subconsciously aware.
Yeah.
Like if I take on a little extra risk and it doesn't pay off, how's it going to kind of reverberate throughout, right?
Sometimes you got to go for broke.
Sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, this is fun. This is that creative shot you were talking about.
Yeah, a lot of room to work with.
You can do pretty much whatever you can imagine.
Yeah, there's so many options here.
What do you see here?
It's like the first thing that comes to my mind is just low, land it somewhere just before the hill. I don't want to land it into the hill. I want to land it short of the hill.
Yeah.
Just let it run up.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I saw too.
Wow, just checked up
Man,
on
she
me.
bit.
Yeah.
Good strike though, that was nice.
Pretty much landed it right where I wanted.
Yeah, that was a lovely shot.
Say, if these greens were actually moving, that would have been good.
Dude, I think if it hadn't rained last night, they would be just a little more firm. That would have skipped a little extra. Okay.
Go. All right.
Okay, my putter.
You're a little bit closer, but I think mine's a way easier putt.
Okay. We'll go with it.
Yours got a lot of slope and break to it. Mine's kind of straight up the hill.
Sure.
Let me try going first. Your speed's been better than mine, so let me see if I can give you a line.
All day. Well done, man.
Thank you.
I don't even have to put that.
Thank you.
Good bird.
All right.
Back to +1.
Just don't pull it.
You're coming back.
I like classical, a little bit of classical music.
When you play the piano, are you playing off of sheet music, or you like play songs you like to play?
I think my biggest downfall when it comes to the piano is I primarily play songs I know already and that I enjoy to play, because it's fun to play a song you know. It's fun to go there and have your fingers strike chords, hear the sound produced. It is.
It's honestly intoxicating to watch. So like I could imagine it'd be pretty fun to do.
Like the challenge of learning a new song is fun in its own right and has its own type of enjoyment.
That sounds overwhelming to me.
It is overwhelming. So that's why it's most enjoyable to play songs I know.
Yeah.
So for me, I usually sit down and play 10 minutes of songs I already know, just to like get it out. That kind of urge to want to hear myself make music. It's really fun to produce sound.
An exercise to be present too. You have no choice. You can't really think too far ahead, right? When you're playing an instrument, you have to kind of focus on, I don't know, 1 or 2 or 3 notes ahead.
And what always marvels me is like, I learned these songs. I can read music, so I learned these songs by reading the sheet music. But when I play them back, like if I were to sit down at a piano right now and play something for you, it's coming all from memory. Wow. So like my fingers are acting in real time as my brain is processing what I want to play.
Interesting.
But it's kind of unconscious. Like I don't have full control over my fingers. They're kind of they're doing it.
Is that muscle memory?
It's muscle memory. It's kind of like if you ever heard about like System 1 and System 2 thinking, like fast and slow thinking, like that's the fast thinking. That's where your body just kind of goes into autopilot, takes over, it knows what it needs to do. It's kind of like driving. Like you know everything you need to do, you've done it before, but you don't need to be present and constantly thinking about every single tiny little detail you need to execute. So your hands kind of take over and your fingers just do what they need to do because you've practiced it so many times.
So you're able to play and actually sit there and observe the music you're creating.
Yeah, in a sense.
And not just think about like pinky here.
Yeah, what's enjoyable.
That's so cool.
What's great about it is you can sit there and play and you can enjoy it almost as a spectator.
That's awesome. That sounds very, very satisfying.
Yeah, when you get to a point where you know a song so well, it kind of just takes over. It goes on autopilot, so you can
that's so cool.
Sit back, enjoy the music you're creating. It's kind of the most fun part for me is just listening to myself play.
I bet.
That's what I enjoy is listening.
And then also being able to like to some degree go, this is nice.
This
right?
is nice.
Yeah. I'm playing well, right?
I wish someone would play for me every once in a while. The most fun part of the game is just like the creativity. Like you can it like gets like your creative juices flowing. Like there's so many different things you can do on every shot. It's just fun. It excites the mind a little bit for me. I guess it's like, it'd be something like a basketball player, like point guard, like dribbling up to like the top of the 3-point line. Like they got all these options, all these people they could pass to, they could take it to the rim themselves, they could shoot it. Like there's probably all these options presented to them, and it's all about just capitalizing on one of them and just going for it.
Okay, birdie putt, man.
Should I just go first again? See if I can hammer it in?
Yeah, why not? It worked well last time. It worked real well last time. Oh, good try.
Did I push it or did it move on?
Nah, that thing moved, man. That was a stroke. I caught that off the heel. Oh, I felt that. That was a bird. Good par. There's your marker.
Thank you.
That was like the easiest par ever. I feel like that's when when you're playing good golf and you have birdie putts that are like inside of 20 feet, 15-foot birdie putts, and you're like, damn, that was a tap-in par. Like,
sucks.
No, that's when you're playing good golf, man. Like that's when you actually got chances to score. And yeah, sure, like the birdie putt didn't convert, but an 8-foot look at birdie is all you could really ask for most of the time. We hit that putt probably 7 out of 10 times.
Yeah. And we just got unlucky.
And we just picked the 2 strokes that didn't convert.
It comes back to golf. Like when you're out there playing well, it kind of just goes on autopilot. And for me, I think the most enjoyable part of golf, it starts the moment you make contact with the ball, that feeling of making contact and knowing whether or not you hit a good shot, the feedback, and then watching it.
Oh yeah.
Watching a shot play out.
The ball flight.
Especially that first initial takeoff, I think is the most enjoyable part about the game. Golf, like piano, it's being able to step back and enjoy yourself doing it.
Whatever activity you enjoy, whether it's golf, whether it's piano, whether it's exercise in the gym, like,
or even your career. Like if you can
enjoy it,
if you can be good at something to the point where you can just enjoy what you do and take a step back, be on autopilot and recognize the work that you're doing, I think that's the goal in life, is to get to a point where you can do more of that.
Absolutely. Honestly, that's kind of game changer for like, especially for the career side of things. If you can convince yourself to enjoy the day-to-day tasks, like that makes it way easier. You're not fighting against yourself to do the job. That's so true too, and that's really the case with golf. Like when you're in that flow state and you're not thinking about the mechanics necessarily, and you're more thinking about getting the ball to where you're aiming and then watching the ball flight, like, when you can get into that flow state and not think about all the details and just focus on the senses and what they're taking in, right? The gentle breeze, the beautiful sun, the flowers. Same thing with music, the notes, the melodies that you're, putting together. Like, I mean, that being present is like when people are the happiest generally, right? When they're not in the past thinking about the note they missed or the shot they missed, and they're not thinking about in the future, like, whatever, I have to do something in the song that is a hard part for me.
Stop and smell the roses. Like,
Dude,
you could be doing something hard and arduous, and it could be all-consuming. But if you don't take the time to just maybe for a second appreciate it,
stop,
recognize the work, what's the point?
What's the point of all this?
It's not just the end goal. It really is the journey.
So what have you been reading lately?
Well, I'm reading right now. I'm almost done with it. I got like another 20 pages. Probably finish it today. I've been rereading. I read it once already. John Adams by David McCullough.
Okay, nice.
Great
How do you
book.
like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
Great book.
What are you enjoying about it? It's not your first
I
time
love U.S. history, especially like Revolutionary War history. That's like one of my favorite topics. So.
No way.
And it's such a great story. His life is just so interesting.
Absolutely, man. I mean,
and David McCullough is such a good writer. So.
Oh yeah,
it helps.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Dude, those founding fathers were nuts, man. Like, when you look back and you're like, they started first they left, England.
Yeah.
Right? Which was like the ultimate empire at the time.
Yeah.
Just the fact that they were like, we're done with this. This is mind blowing. It's genuinely mind blowing.
They embarked on a mission that they didn't know was going to succeed or not. And
yeah, they talk about risk it for the biscuit. All right, you're in a good spot, actually. Dive in, and then you'll learn what you need to learn.
Yeah, you're not really going to learn anything until you actually make mistakes.
Right. Yeah, and that's the biggest thing is like, you learn from your mistakes. So putting yourself in situations where you're going to make mistakes is really just putting yourself in a situation where you're going to learn.
Yeah.
Which is like something a lot of people get, but they don't actually implement.
You're not going to learn from doing everything right.
No, definitely not. No, you need to fail. And then if you're smart, you have some sort of reflection where you go, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, you have to have some sort of humility to admit you're wrong.
Self-awareness is
Self-awareness
huge,
too, yeah.
And a desire to improve. And having that desire to improve is like, part of having a desire to improve is to understand that you have room for improvement. A lot of people don't even get to that point. And so like, once you accept that you're like not good at something, it's very freeing.
It really is the 10,000 hour rule. It has some sort of truth to it, right? You really have to spend a lot of time on something to become an expert at it.
Yeah, well with golf, man, it's really the reps. Like,
golf's a 10 million hour thing.
Dude, it's reps. Like, no matter how, there's no other way around it. You just got to hit the ball. You got to swing the club and hit the ball. Figure out what works. Okay, we got a par 5 here. Just make an athletic move and put it in play. Okay, that'll play.
Hang on.
Settle.
No.
Hang on. Cart path?
I don't know.
It sounded a click. I thought I heard a click.
Yeah, I don't think it was going right of the cart path. It wasn't really cutting that much.
That's been a big thing for me of like getting past the fear of like, well, like what if something doesn't work the first time?
Yeah.
I used to let
Because it
fear
won't.
hold me back. Yeah, it's not gonna work the first time. Just once you get past that, it's like, okay, how many times do I have to fail for it to work? All right. Okay, let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just fail 15 times and it'll probably work after.
Yeah, you have to get beyond the fear, one, of your own failure, and also too, like what people would think about you for failing.
Yeah.
People judging you because like you're trying something out and like maybe it comes off a little weird or comes off like you're not very good at it.
Sure, for sure. I mean, just like these videos, like I'm gonna put these on the internet and like somebody's gonna say something about like, oh, he talks weird or something, you know?
It's like a very childish thing to worry about what other people think about you.
It really is. It's childish, but it's so weird because like everybody does it to you know, a certain degree.
Like I wish I had that mentality as like a late teen, early adult.
Oh my God.
Like in college and high school, like not
imagine?
caring what other people thought.
It'd be a superpower.
Yeah.
It'd be literally like a superpower.
Not putting too much stock in other people's opinions.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's your life. You have to live with it. Do what you enjoy. Do what makes you happy. Pursue what you want to pursue. Stop determining success by other people's measure of it. Stop living the life that other people want to live just because they make it seem cool. Do what you enjoy. And just
Do what resonates with you.
Yeah, and just be you. And don't for a second feel guilty about being yourself.
Nice.
If you enjoy something, enjoy it. It's your life. I wish golf balls had little GPSs inside of them.
Dude, why can't they beep? I don't get it. Like, there's got to be somebody's working on that technology.
Like, why can't
right?
you put like the tiniest little GPS chip in the center of the golf ball, so I never lose it?
At least let me know it's over there. I might not even look for it, but I always feel bad when I'm playing with somebody else and they lose their ball. I always want to be like, sorry, dude. You know, like, sorry, man, that sucks. Yeah, I've trickled into this.
When I play with someone, they lose their ball, I feel bad for a second, then I'm like, all right, let's move on. It's gone. Grab another one, let's go.
Hurry up, please. I'm not in the bunker, so I'm ecstatic right now. We got 284. What do you got here?
Hitting a 3-iron, just lay it up.
Okay, cool.
It's a good lie to hit a 3-iron off of.
Oh, this is a cool angle. No way.
It's
Was
short.
that on?
No, it's definitely short. There's no way I hit this 3-iron 280.
Wow.
The most I can hit is probably like 245.
Okay. Just a bit of deception. It looked like it hopped and then.
I think that little hill is like 70 yards short of the green.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
60 yards short of the green, probably. Money. Should be really good too. Oh,
Big old kick. Oh, I
think
mashed
bunker.
that thing. That went far. Okay. All right. I ain't mad about that. That was beauty.
This light right here is my favorite time to play golf.
Oh,
The
yeah,
sunset.
dude. Oh.
It's just so peaceful.
Dude.
It's very calming.
The shadows are a little longer.
Yeah.
You get all the.
Temperature drops just ever so slightly to where like now it feels a little bit better. Yeah, I love it. I love evening golf. It's almost like a golf course. Like, you know, they say like the ocean is like this calming force because it's so big. Like
Yeah.
it's larger than life. Like it really puts things into perspective as far as size, like how little slow you are. That's kind of the golf course too. The golf course is so big. Like the golf ball you're trying to hit is so small compared to the entire scale of the course.
I got chills from that one, dude. The scale. Bite. Yes, hit the stick. Oh, dude. Nice try. Good try.
So I'm here, these greens speeding up.
They might be. They might be getting a little
Firm.
baked out here in the afternoon. Toe strike that. Nice. Good job.
Oh, I hate to make a par on a par 5. But
I know. Doesn't it feel like we lost a stroke?
yeah. food's just like really expensive, especially when you're trying to eat organic. I wish I could like meal prep 5 for 7 days of the week, or kind of budget out solid meals, but it's tough.
So you eat 3 meals a day though?
I eat like 2.5.
Okay. So
I eat like a lunch, a dinner. My breakfast has been light lately. Mainly just try to have a little bit of yogurt in the morning, like organic, grass-fed, Greek, plain yogurt.
Okay.
Keep it simple.
Do you put any fruit in there with the yogurt?
I put honey.
Okay.
Just honey.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's very simple.
Too.
Wow. Yeah.
It's good. I never get tired of it. I'm excited to eat it every morning.
How much yogurt are you eating?
It's not a lot.
Like a little 6-ounce bowl?
Yeah, probably 6 ounces, maybe a little bit less, maybe like 4 ounces. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a lot.
Not many calories.
I could do a much better job eating breakfast. I don't eat a big enough breakfast. I go to bed starving, hungry. All I can think about is food.
You go to bed hungry?
I go to bed hungry. I'm bad sometimes. I'll have late night cravings, so like I'll go get food late at night, or I'll cook myself food late at night. I'll go to bed fine, but like there's a lot of nights where I go to bed, I'm like starving. I really want something to eat, but it's late at night, so I don't indulge.
Bet we're +1. All right, dude, let's chase it down. We're down 2 going into the final stretch. This is the Masters. We got who do you want to chase down? Who's 2 strokes ahead of us right now?
Who's the biggest villain? Wyndham Clark's at the top of the leaderboard.
Who's the guy with the waggle counter? Oh, all day.
Hopefully it
All
stays.
day. That was sick.
Hopefully it stays in the fairway. I lost it.
Oh, it's coming back. All right. Nice. Ah, I wanted that one. It was spinny. It's okay.
Nah, mine's in the shade. It's better. That's what we want this time of day.
131. 131 to the center.
I love this type of shot right here.
This is a great, I think this is one of the more fun approach shots. You get a short iron to like a really stimulating target. Alrighty, let's do this. Pitching wedge, 125 into the wind.
All day, come on.
Oh, I rolled off.
Ah,
Yeah, that was, I had a feeling that was gonna need the full club with the wind. Oh yeah. Wind's got a hold of it now. Ooh. I think we're playing mine on that one. The wind got a hold of that at the end. That's a good shot. That's probably one of my favorite shots that the course has asked us to hit. I enjoyed that a lot. Just fix up my old live. Okay, birdie chipping chance. I've got my 50 degree. What are you thinking here?
just go right at it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it lands in the cup.
All right, I like it. Nice.
Oh, that was not good.
All right, I'm gonna do a little putting, like a little putting stroke.
Yeah, I caught that one just a little strong. Club face closed a little bit too much. All right.
Ooh, wow. That's all right. Par.
I haven't missed one of these since I was 15 years old.
You jinxed yourself. Yeah, that'll get you.
Yours broke, mine didn't. I think it's just stuff where you're present with one another.
Sure, yeah.
Whether it's
That's what
just
it comes down to. Be present.
Sunday dinner, or having dinner at the table every day.
Yeah, I'm big on that. My family grew up, we had dinner
Yeah.
6 days a week plus.
Yeah.
You know, having dinner same time.
Yeah, same.
Between like 6 and 7. You know,
It was always a thing. When dinner came, you would eat dinner together.
Always, yeah.
You know, lunch and breakfast. You know,
that's tough.
It's tough.
People are all about.
But when it's dinner time, everyone sits down at the table together, eats together.
That's awesome.
Has a conversation.
That's huge. Yeah, talk about your day.
Yeah.
What went well, what didn't go well. Kind of goes back to that support system that you were talking about. You know, when you're starting this business, leaning on your family and friends goes a long way. I would assume that some productive conversations were had, you know, over dinner, right, about getting a business off the ground. Oh, bounce. Okay, I want to try now. You got any bucket list courses? Anywhere that you've...
All of them.
All of them. Oh, wow.
All of them, man. I want to play every course.
Yeah, me too.
At least all the ones in like Jersey.
Totally. You get to play Twisted Dunes yet?
Never played Twisted Dunes.
It's a fun one. It's tough. A lot of sand.
I love my favorite type of course is like your Parkland style course, like, you know, just traditional country club look.
Totally.
Kind of open.
Kind of open, yeah. Not too many trees.
Yeah, not too many trees, no real fescue or anything. It's like the playing fields, the ball to straws, like those types of courses are like my ideal courses I love.
I got you. Yeah.
Those set up the
Some
best.
of the nicest courses in the country.
Yeah.
2 of the nicest courses on the East Coast.
For me, I get claustrophobic on the golf course. Like if it's too tight, like if it's tree lined, I get claustrophobic. I don't hit good shots. Like this, at least it's open, even though there's fescue left and right. Like it's open. I don't feel closed in.
Yeah. You have room to work with.
Yeah.
Off the tee and stuff. You play a creative game out there. You get a chance to play Copper Hill?
No, I've never played Copper Hill.
It's right down the street, like 2 minutes away from here. I just played it a couple weeks ago.
I really want to play the Ridge. It doesn't get better than the Ridge. Oh, come on.
Get in the hole.
A little bit more. Cut.
Get in the hole.
Where is it?
Pin high.
Is it?
You're right on that little, like...
Oh, I see it.
You see it?
Yeah, I
It's
see it.
just stuck, dude. That
see
thing's sad.
Oh,
That was nuts.
it was cutting at the beginning and then it just stopped cutting.
The wind held it up. Great shot, man. Another great shot.
I don't know. Good.
I'll put together a highlight reel for you. Just the ball sizzling for 90 seconds. All right, let's hit this cut here. See if we can get closer than that. That would be... Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Damn. I swung too free on that.
I still can't believe that starter came up to us and asked us what our handicaps were.
That was pretty aggressive of him. He didn't like that we stepped onto those.
It's more just like the way he asked. Like it's just like he came to us like with an attitude.
Oh, there was like, you could feel the attitude rolling up before you said a word. You knew it was about to...
Oh, what are your guys' handicaps? Confidence is the derivative of competence. Like knowing what you're doing gives you that ability to be confident.
Very true, right? The more you do something, the more you know what works and what doesn't.
Like the way they approach some people that way. If it were I always think like if it were me, if I was in a situation, like let's say it's your job and that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
I'd go up to the guys and be like, hey, like you guys like know these are the tips, right? Like, are you guys like scratch golfers? Like, what's going on here?
You guys must be pretty good, right?
Yeah,
Why not just be like, you must be good at golf? That's just a matter of how he communicated, right? It's like a lot of things. How you present the problem is a big part of it.
It's just like if we were sole players, it's not going to make a difference if we're playing tips or not.
Oh. There's this hill that thing moved early. You see this hill here? Mm-hmm. You're going to have to give it more than that. Good camera work too, by the way. That was sweet. So I was looking at this mark here.
Yeah, I'm like a cup outside of it.
I like that.
Yes.
So for me, a bucket list course like across the country, I really want to go to Bandon Dunes.
Okay, that'd be an awesome trip.
Yeah. Seems like you're a pretty disciplined person if you got a good workout routine going. You said you go to the gym 5-6 days a week.
I'm disciplined in the things I enjoy, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything, I'm glad you said that. Is there anything that you wish you were more disciplined in?
Maybe like work ethic.
Okay.
For as far as like career goes.
Yeah.
It's tough to motivate, especially if it's not something I enjoy doing. I've noticed in the past jobs I've worked, it's tough to motivate myself to wake up and really give it 100% every day when it's not something I wholeheartedly enjoy, or if it's my passion.
Or even remotely care about.
Or even remotely care about. Like it's easy to kind of fall off the path and take a sidestep here and there. You know, when it's something I enjoy, like working out, I'm excited to do it every day.
Totally.
I want to do it the right way. Like diet, something I enjoy, something that brings me joy, caring about my health. I want to do it the right way.
Yeah.
I don't want to cheat. I don't want to kind of cut the margins too short. I want to make sure I'm fully invested and that I'm giving it 100%.
In a sense, the concept of discipline is like you're advocating for yourself, right? So when you're, talking about going to the gym or another pursuit that you enjoy, if you are advocating for yourself continuously, that builds and that builds, and it goes back to the topic of momentum. We were talking about momentum out on the course. It's like once you have a certain amount of momentum going, it's almost hard to stop it, right? Like I'm sure you're so into going to the gym at this point. If you took 3 days off, it would feel weird.
I'd feel bad,
you'd feel guilty.
Yeah.
Physically wouldn't feel right. Mentally, you'd be off. Whatever that looks like for you.
Golf course architecture is like something if I could go back and do life all over again, I would dedicate my entire life to doing that.
Me too.
It seems like such a cool thing.
100%.
To craft the earth into your idea and your design of what an awesome golf course would be.
If I could just like pick a new career, start over, that would be it. Literally. I was trying to get one of the architects that designed the course I played at. I was trying to get an interview with him, but he was out in Colombia working on a golf course. He wasn't in Florida. He wasn't going to be back till the fall.
Damn.
That would be very cool. Ask him about, like all the different challenges he faced during the design process and what he's looking at, right? If we could go out onto the hole and be like, yeah, we had to move all this earth,
I feel like that's just like probably the biggest challenge they face is just money. It's like the amount of money it would cost.
Funding,
to create a hole.
Yeah. It's between $250 and $750K per hole.
Yeah.
Depending on obviously the design and the resources and what they're going for.
Or even just to renovate a golf course. Like, I remember like they would talk about like what it would cost just to like take a tree down at the country club I worked at.
Yeah.
Just taking like a big tree down, it's like $5,000.
Oh yeah.
So
the tree services, man, that stuff adds up. Because they got to move all the wood out of there too. So.
It's also their insurance is insanely expensive.
Yeah.
I think he was telling us, the guy who used to cut down the tree service he would use, the guy was telling us his insurance bill a year is like $1 million a year. Just in insurance he pays.
That's crazy.
So he's going to do $1 million worth of business just to cover his insurance bill.
A big part of me said this multiple times that like I'm probably just going to quit my job one day and do golf course maintenance so I can learn how a golf course comes together. So I can then get an internship at a golf course architecture firm.
Yeah.
Literally.
I've thought about it too.
Like it's worth the carear reset to
I would do golf course maintenance if I didn't have to be up early, super early every morning, and if I didn't have to work any weekends. And if I didn't have to do all of the manual labor. If I could just cut grass and make a good living, I'd do that. I could just mow the greens.
Dude, stick your headphones in, mow the greens. Yeah,
or do the fairways. I'd be so happy.
I get these tee boxes crispy. Come on. Are we clear to launch here?
I think so.
All right. Oh, beauty.
Hang on.
Okay.
Might be just in the rough.
Let's rip a drive.
All right.
Where'd it go?
It's over the bunker.
I think I overreacted to that.
It looked like it was going a lot more left than it was.
I overreacted to that one. Whoops.
Hey, that's golf though. Getting mad at the little things.
I'm usually good about that. That one slipped out.
That was me getting a little frustrated with the spraying and praying here.
It's like you always get angriest at the shots at the beginning of the hole when you have the most time to make them up. I rarely get furiated over like a 5-footer I miss, but I'll get mad off of a bad tree shot.
Dude, I say it all the time, and you know what? That was one where I slipped up, but like, you hit a bad shot off the tee. You have a chance now to make a miraculous recovery.
Yeah.
Make like a Sports Center, you know, top 10 type of shot. I'm giving myself that opportunity, but got caught up in the result there.
Yeah, the best shots of all time in golf aren't from the middle of the fairway.
Exactly. There's some sort of crazy recovery. Okay, so you hit just on the top of that hill. Oh gosh, and they were just sitting down here.
You're right up there on the left.
Where?
Right there.
Oh my God, I yelled about that. 3 feet off the fairway.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Let's see.
What am I yelling about?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It looked like it was slicing a lot more than it was.
See, that's why you don't react.
I think it's because you started so far to the right.
Yeah, maybe.
You started like over this bunker. Our putting has just been horrendous today.
Yeah.
We've probably given away 4 or 5 strokes for putting.
Yeah. Yeah, the putting hasn't been too precise. I'd want to golf with Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan? That'd be a
I'd
good
like
one.
to golf with. I like competitive people, so.
Yeah. Like I'd want to play with like the best golfers in the world, but at the same time, I don't know if some of them would be the most fun to play golf with.
Yeah. You could learn a lot from
Yeah.
You know, you can go out there and be like, I'm going to invite like, you know, 3 best coaches.
Yeah.
They're all going to just teach me. Or just I'm going to invite, you know, 3 guys that are going to have a good time.
Bunker.
All right. You're in the bunker on the left? Okay.
Yeah.
Not
pulled
the
it.
problem. All right.
Not good. I should have hit the 3 wood. What was I doing listening to you?
That was good. No matter what his answer was, you got a built-in excuse now. That was awesome. Okay, 5 wood time.
He doesn't even know what a 3-iron is.
That one, nice, yeah.
Good answer. Nice.
That's good. A little short, okay.
All right.
Take it. Take that all day. Thing's not slicing out of bounds. I'm happy. I'm a big chipping guy. I say that every single time that there's anything inside of like 50 yards. I'm like, hey, we got a chance to chip it in.
I feel like that's something I don't do often is chipping.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I love a good chip in.
I feel like you watch pros play, they chip in all the time.
Yeah, man. They're always going for the chip ins.
Maybe that's my problem, comparing myself to pros.
Dude, you definitely have mentioned Tour Pros. It's like, that's what you're aiming for. You don't have the Arcos app, do you?
No.
Oh, man. That's good.
I know
Arcos is
Pete
nice.
would always mentions it to me. You gotta get on Arcos. I'm like, I don't know, Pete.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It like tracks all your shots and it gives you like strokes gained, so kind of you can get a sense of like what clubs are helping your game and where you're losing strokes. I really like Arcos. It's like it's super easy to use too. You don't have to like pull out your phone and like fiddle with it much. 16?
Oh,
we're
shit.
almost done, dude. We only got a couple holes to go. Yeah, I'm nearing the end of the round. Chipping a putt here. Chipping a putt gets us a bird.
Nice. Really nice.
Take that all day.
Yeah, nice shot.
Was this my divot? Did I just do that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't know, it didn't feel like that much surf interaction. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Bite, baby. Yeah. Wow. That was sick.
Thank you. You got me there.
I got you there. Yeah. Birdie looks. Let's get this.
Money.
There's a solo birdie there.
Yeah, every shot was yours.
I think I did that on the
Yeah.
8th hole too. I got 2 solo birdies today. What?
Nice.
That gets us back to +1.
Yeah.
Dude, we got 2 holes.
Birdie,
to go.
birdie.
Birdie, let's do it. 2 holes, not the easiest holes, but alrighty. What's been your favorite hole so far?
The ones we've birdied.
Yeah.
So that one right there was one of my favorite.
That's a good hole. I enjoy that hole because it's like, it kind of gives you a little bit to think about off the tee with those big bunkers. And then if you're not playing from the tips, that creek comes into play. So you can drive that thing into the creek, so you got to really think about that. And then the approach shot, it's like elevated green, bunkers all to the right. It's just it's a stimulating hole. Wow, look at that. They shoved him back there. All right.
I know, like, one of my favorite quotes, I think I heard it on the Joe Rogan podcast. He was talking about how, you know, discipline is so much more useful or has so much more value than motivation. You know, motivation is one thing because, but motivation eventually runs out. You're not going to be motivated every day. You're going to have bad days where you're not going to want to do something. You're not going to want to work hard. You're not going to want to go to the gym, eat healthy. Whatever it is you're striving to do, some days you're just not going to have the motivation. It's not always going to be there, but discipline will always be there. If you have discipline, 100%. You'll always be able to persevere and push through those tough times.
That might have been David Goggins on Joe Rogan.
Maybe,
when he was talking about that. That sounds extremely familiar, and it's like absolutely.
David Goggins has actually been, because I read his book, or one of his books earlier this year.
Yeah, he's good. Embrace the suck.
Yeah, right? Embrace the suck. And
I get chills every time I say that. I love that. Embrace the suck.
He's been some of my motivation when I run.
Oh yeah.
When I need that little boost to motivate me.
What does he do? The ultra marathons, right? 100
miles.
Ultra
marathons. Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Yeah. Talk about motivation for running. That guy's it.
Yeah.
He's awesome. That guy. He is so cool.
It's like, stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Go out there and do it.
Yeah.
No one cares. No one feels bad for you.
Stop making excuses. Yeah. Just do it. The dude ran an ultra marathon with broken bones in his feet.
Yeah. He didn't have any cartilage in his knees, I think.
If he can run 100 miles with broken bones in his feet, I can run 5 miles and have a little bit of lower back pain.
You can push through the suck a little bit.
Yeah, I can embrace the suck a little bit. I'm a little annoyed that I got annoyed on that tee box. It was like a fine shot. That's pretty lame, if you ask me. How are we looking back there?
206 into the wind, uphill.
They are definitely challenging us on these par 3s. I think we're seeing a bit of a difference from the tips.
Yeah, but I think we've parred them all though, right?
Yeah.
I think we've had birdie looks at all of them. I think we've hit the green on every par.
We made it onto the green and rig so far on every par 3. Yep.
No, actually no, 11 we didn't.
Oh right.
We did not.
Right. Good memory. Are you able to, like, when you play a round of golf, do you, like, after the round, are you able to, like, replay every shot?
From that round, yeah. I usually have a good enough memory from, like, within the last year.
Yeah.
Of all the rounds I've played.
Yeah.
All the shots.
Yeah.
Anything over a year gets a little hazy.
Yeah, especially on the same course, you get some shots confused. I actually find that very, like, satisfying. I don't know. I like replaying the rounds in my head and being like, oh, okay, this is what I did.
That's why, like, I don't keep a scorecard because, like, I'll just at the end of the round, I know what I shot.
Totally.
I don't need a scorecard to remind me. I know every shot I hit.
I do that going to sleep sometimes. I'll start off on the first tee and I'll go, all right, this is my tee shot. That's where it ended up. And I replay. Usually I'll get, like, I don't know, 7, 8 holes in before I fall asleep. It's a good way to fall asleep though.
Yeah, it's very relaxing. Let's just follow the path of the green though.
Yeah.
Very nice big cut here.
Okay, right on that hill. Dead straight. I think I'm gonna get a nice cut here.
Not good. Not good at all.
Yeah. It's like a hard spot in the ground. I couldn't push the tee down anymore. It looked weird. There it is.
As a kid, I always struggled putting the tee in the ground. I was really weak. Yeah. It was tough.
Shit. Give it. All right. Let's
hit a clean one. Trying. Be short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fine.
We'll just have to hole out for the birdie.
Good ball striking is very, very fun to watch. It's sick.
Sure, it makes a good sound.
Yeah, dude, it really does.
I've always been interested to know what it looks like from other people's perspective, like me hitting a ball. Because
like
I have
somebody
no
flushing it, dude.
idea what it looks like.
It looks like somebody flushing it, hitting it perfect. Well, honestly, there's very few people that are at your skill level, so.
I'm not even that good. I know it's weird to say.
You're
like,
objectively that good when you compare yourself to the total population.
yeah.
But when you look at, like, you know, who's better than you, there's a lot of people, sure, there's a lot of people better than you, but that's a very small group of people.
Golf is like life. It's all about reference. It's all about,
Yeah.
you could be doing really great, but like if you're comparing yourself to people who are doing better than you,
Sure.
you may feel like you're not doing that great.
That's very
Whether it's
true.
golf, business, school.
Well, what's the saying? Comparison is the thief of joy, right?
Yeah.
So if you're comparing yourself to maybe the wrong crowd, you're gonna steal a lot of happiness. If you're like me, who's like, I'm actually pretty good at golf, but I'm just playing with my friends who actually all are not that good. I'm there. I like your shot better.
Aidan, have you been getting my legs in these videos?
Showing off the thighs. A little thigh action.
All right. It's a tricky one.
Oh, this is a fun shot. I like this. Settle.
Hold it a little bit.
Oh.
All right.
Lovely. Hozzled that one.
I'll grab your stuff. You want to grab your ball?
Sad times. Oh, man. I blew it on that one. That cost us. Yeah, that was a brain fart. Give us a break. Oh, good try.
Come on, man.
Tried. Nice. Yeah. I dropped the ball on that one. Sorry about that.
No, it's both of
I
us.
feel like I cost a half a stroke there. That's
I don't think one of us hit a good shot that hole.
Yeah, that's tough.
We both hit
200
bad tee
plus.
shots.
200 plus yard par 3. Asking a lot. That's 6 under, man.
Damn. I mean, I still think we could have done it. We were just playing a little bit better.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I said, this is my first time playing since the beginning of June. I haven't hit a ball since June 10th, so.
Well, considering that, you're playing out of your mind. Seriously, man.
I just have no feel. I think that's my biggest issue.
I think we've lost a few strokes on the short game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short game, short shots into the green.
Yeah. The putts cost us probably 5 strokes today. A good handful, but you know what? It's all good. That's the cool thing. I'm not getting paid to shoot a good score. I'm getting paid. I'm not getting paid at all. So
You're paying to have a good time.
yeah, I'm paying to enjoy this. I had a blast.
I'm having a lot of fun. I love being out on the course on a beautiful day. Nowhere else I'd rather be.
Solid.
I hate playing golf in the rain.
Really?
I hate it. Yeah.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I don't enjoy it.
What don't you like about it?
I don't know. I just don't like how everything's wet. It's not fun.
You get wet, or like
I
the
get
ball
wet.
slows down? Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I don't like getting wet.
No, I've multiple pairs of waterproof pants because I hate getting wet so much. I think winter golf's pretty underrated. When it's dry, and even though it's cold, like you go out there, layer up, get the course to yourself. Like I could do that.
If it's below 55 degrees, I will not play.
Really? That's where I make up reps is when nobody else wants to play at 30 degrees. I'm out there.
I can't play.
Really?
If I have to keep my hands warm, I'm not playing. If I can't keep my hands out of my pockets and be fine, I'm not playing.
You know, though,
I don't enjoy having to bundle up the whole time.
The hand warmers. You ever watch football?
Yeah.
Right? The quarterbacks, they get the hand warmers.
Yeah.
I bought one of those so I could.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful.
It is so helpful. It's a little electric hand warmer. It comes with batteries.
Oh shit!
And you just like hold on to this little hot bar, dude. It heats up your whole body. You could go out there in a hoodie and like sub-freezing. You just keep your hands warm, ears warm. You're good to go. It's game changer.
I don't even like playing in pants really. Like that's where.
That's too funny.
Like if I have to put on pants.
You're a summer golf guy then. You.
But I haven't played all summer. I'm more of a spring and fall guy.
Oh.
I love spring golf and I love fall golf.
I see. Okay. So
especially fall golf. Fall golf's the best. September, October, best months for golf.
I think so. I think September, October, pretty darn prime. You start to get some fall foliage.
Yeah.
Adds a little beauty to it.
Courses are always in the best shape in September.
Yeah. It's not too wet either.
After the second aeration of the year, weather's perfect. It's not too dry, not too hot.
You know what's funny you mentioned that? I keep daydreaming. Like I catch myself out lately daydreaming about like October, Sunday morning going golfing, coming back, cooking up some food and watching football.
Yeah.
Like that's like my fantasy.
That's ideal.
Like, hang out with my friends, go watch some football with my friends.
Get a tea time at 7:30, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Be done by noon, 1 o'clock the latest. Get some lunch, watch some football. Just chill
hang out on the couch. Yeah, relax.
All right.
Perfect. Kid's ridiculous.
Wow. Fine, right? It's fair.
Good shot.
Thank you.
Great shot. Wow.
I mean, it was good if you aimed right down the middle.
Yeah, I got all of that one. I'm not even mad about that. That was pretty good, actually.
That'll look good on the shot tracer, though.
That was a bomb. That went far. We might want to play that one. Just saying.
Oh, whoa, take it easy. I bombed mine, now I'm in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's gonna be a long way in. We're gonna have like 200 in regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this hole's tough because no matter what, you're hitting a long iron in. We're probably gonna be at 180, 200 out. That one I was trying to hit that draw. That was a straight, just a pull. I got to get the start line sorted out off the tee.
It's all about your stance. Everything starts with your stance.
Yeah. That ball followed where my feet were going, right? Yeah. It was aimed over there. I definitely got more distance, right? I had.
Let's find out.
Please be somewhere over here.
Nope. Still got you.
I hit that thing so hard. Okay, good ball. Oh, I outdrove you. I got 10 yards on that. You have a much better ball.
It's tough. The wind just dead into us. 215 pin. It's been long irons after long irons the last like 6 holes.
I think that's what we get for playing the tips.
I mean, every hole's into the wind too.
Dude, it seems like every single hole's been into the wind somehow, right?
We've had probably 14 holes into the wind, probably like 2 crosswind and like 2 with the wind.
Yeah.
Bro, the one thing I don't understand about professional golfers, how they're able to just maintain their energy level for 4 straight days for 18 holes. Because like, we've taken a cart and I'm dead tired right now.
I'm feeling a little fatigued in my hips. Yeah.
I don't got a lot of swings left in me. Like when people,
so true though.
Pete tried to get me to play, he asked me like a few weeks ago, he's like, you want to play 54 holes with me in a day?
Yeah, longest day, yeah.
I was like, no.
That's me, I've created that.
I was like, no, man. So I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I could barely play 18. I'm not going to make it 54.
We started doing that thing, I think like 5 years ago, like the longest day of the year, the most sunlight of the year. We would spend. I would spend it always. I'd go outside for the whole day. We used to go like hiking when I was younger, go camping or whatever. But now that I'm older, I'm like, let's play golf. Like, oh, So a couple years ago we did it. We did, I think it was like a 6:45 or 7 a.m. tee time here. And then we did 36 holes here, and then went over to Neshannock, did another 18 holes. And yeah, just like basically golf sun up till sundown. We were beat. But
Yeah, how'd you feel going into this last 18?
tired for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, but I think I took my shoes off and like we were just
having a
hanging
good
out.
time?
Yeah, we did like a scramble, you know, in the last 18 and just hung out. Just tried to hit some cool shots kind of thing. All right, 215. Let's hit the green. I tried. I'm playing too aggressive here at the end. That was, should have started the thing up the right side. Good shot. Spicy. Little flop city.
Nice.
Cool. Fun way to finish. Oh yeah.
Aidan, I'm dedicating this next shot to you. So where like you can just kind of open it up and play like a cut shot.
Okay.
I think like it'll stick.
Cool. Let's see it. So high. So high.
Pull on everything. Nice. Should be good. Bite. Nice. Good shot.
Take it. Big par save.
What are we at? What's the?
We're +2 on the day.
Okay, so this is stay +2.
Yeah, this will keep us.
What was it? You said +2 or better gets Aidan paid, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we don't hit this, you don't get paid, buddy.
Money. Never a
Oh,
doubt.
that was the best roll of the day.
Never a doubt.
Great round, man. I had a blast. That was.
I'm not even gonna putt. That was good enough for me.
Hey guys, that's it for us.
Best time to finish around a golf sunset, man.
Yeah, right. And then we get this pretty sunset, beautiful view. That was fun.
That was a great round. I had a blast.
I had a blast too.
Thank you for coming out.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Appreciate it, man. I'm really glad we were able to hook up and get out there. Had a great time. We set a goal, 6 under. It was a bold goal. We ended up.
I don't regret it though.
No, okay.
I appreciate it. I like the goal.
So you like setting a lofty goal.
Set it high.
This whole channel, the intent of it is to find the right approach to life. And one of the biggest factors of finding the right approach is first finding the right approach to you, you know, for you personally. And that comes with understanding yourself. That comes with understanding the things you like, the things you care about, the things you believe in. Once you have those things defined, it's a lot easier to figure out the path that is in aligning with those things.
Yeah.
So stop caring about what other people think. Worry about yourself, you know, worry about the things that matter to you. That's going to be the way you find that right approach to your own life.
I always felt too, the most interesting, fun people to be around are people who do what they love because they love to do it. Not because they do it for other people's enjoyment.
Absolutely.
They do it for their own.
That's a wrap then.
Take a sip.
Crispy. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. See you next time as we explore the right approach. Bang.